Hello, hello. Welcome to the third installment of Replay Review or Replay Recap or Replay Folder, whatever the fuck. We've got some more 31k battles because that's the majority of what I play these days, so get used to it. We've got a game where I have Germania, my ally is SR, or my allies are SR, Chuck, and Cleo. So let's see how this goes down. I believe the rules for this game were no archers and 31k. 31k and no archers. So we're just going to go through, fast forward through deployment because it's boring. Yeah, we did a number of these battles. So I'll probably go through all of the ones that I have saved, all of these no archer games, because I thought they were pretty interesting. I tend to have a lot of fun in no archer games because, contrary to popular belief, my 31k style is pretty melee centric. All right, this is kind of snoozy, but you know, SR is in the game, so you're just gonna have to wait for him to deploy. Cannot bother for small talk into the microphone. But you viewer have the option to fast forward, assuming you're not watching it live. So I'm just going to assume you'll do that. Otherwise, this is a little bit intimate, isn't it? It's a bit intimate. Holy fuck. I don't know how some people take this long to deploy. Gotta have some sort of handicap going on. These people are ed as fuck. Jokes. But seriously, how long does it fucking take? Okay, finally. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Elephants were allowed for some reason in these games. So, there's that. I'm just gonna fast forward through the beginning because it's just us like condensing our forces. I think this game has a pretty hilarious moment, so I'll make sure to point it out when I can. La di da di da. I would say the factions are fairly equal. If not, maybe we have a slight advantage, but I'm not sure, honestly. They have 2 roams to our 1, which I guess is an advantage. And Cele with elephants is pretty strong. However, Germania on this map is like also pretty strong. And Greece obviously is strong. Sorry about the low FPS or whatever, but I'm not trying to wait for armies to just like walk around. I want to see some action. Oh god. I'm going to switch to double speed since it is merely slightly boring right now. Actually, I'm going to go back to single speed. Okay, so Cleo is going to make this wraparound on this flank. And I didn't really love that because I kind of wanted to like turtle up because of the elephant. I wanted to have all of our pikes together. So I'm kind of encouraging SR and Chuck to just follow Cleo around on this flank and nullify his flanking maneuver. But that isn't really what happens. I suggested during the game that perhaps Cleo was trying to get SC to attack through this little shrub grove area. I'm not really sure. Because it could like potentially mess up the formation of the Sacred Bands. So maybe that was the idea. Still not really sure. But I know that I'm going to follow Cleo with my army around the bend here in a second. Legion 22 bought three units of Auxilia, which is only exceeded in wastefulness by SR fucking using Pila on them. But yeah, those units are trash. Horrible trash. So we've got a potential attack here by Spartan Commander on these Macedonian units. He's managed to avoid the grove. So let's see how that goes. He kind of catches Cleo off guard here a little bit. This unit's going to get kind of caught up. If SC had lowered his pikes a bit sooner, he could have gotten it. But it looks like he's just not going to do that. And his pike's actually going to get out of there pretty much unscathed. That's pretty lucky for Cleo. So I had this idea that like I'm going to wait for Cleo to wear down the Sacred Band pikemen. And then we're going to release my Berserkers. Because they already do okay against short spears, Berserkers. And against tired, depleted, blobbed up short spear units that might already be slightly losing, they're really going to do a ton of damage. So that was the plan with the Berserkers, is wait for SC to get worn down a little bit. And the enemy's trying to go around with their cav, but it's developing pretty slowly, whatever their attack idea is. Or whatever you want to call it. So Cleo's kind of sucking these sacred bands into a little bit of a pocket here. He's making a bit of a pocket for them to slowly fall into. Little Kanai action going on. And his units are already intimidated by my badass berserkers, which is great. And Legion has this interesting idea to attack my berserker with his Praetorian cavalry. Now this is a terrible idea because even if he manages to light up my berserker, it's not going to entirely nullify my berserker. It's still going to go and attack something. And in compensation, I get an entire Praetorian cavalry unit, which is probably worth more than a berserker in the first place. So I'm not sure about this. I think this ain't it, Chief. But even if you were to light up 2 berserkers, I don't think it would be worth losing a Praetorian cav for. But he gives it a go. He tries. He manages to light up 1. I'm not really sure why this one didn't light up, but I'm okay with it. So this one is coming in, and these sacred bands of SC are intimidated by my dude here. They're quite intimidated. And they are there's a double whammy. They're concerned over exposed flanks, and they're intimidated by my berserker. And they're pretty close. Some of them are pretty close to getting the fatigue status. So the fatigue penalty status, I guess. So this berserker is actually going to come in and hold on. Now one of them routed, so they're getting a penalty from routing friendly units. Also, I don't know if this counts as a penalty, but these fucking guys are facing the wrong way. So there's a lot of not good stuff going on here, I would say. So these berserkers have gotten in here. Now 2 of them have routed. 3, 4, 5. 5 of them have routed. And this is not good. This is not good for SC. And I'm just going to try to get my cav in here and exacerbate the routing, the symptoms of routing. And maybe chase down, get those yummy kills. I've got the rest of my whole force just coming around the flank here. So this is pretty bad for the enemy. Pretty bad. And I'm not sure that attacking pikes with cavalry is the answer. I'm not sure that's going to mitigate the damage here. So we're chilling, basically. We've already scored the deadly blow. We're just waiting to. We hit the fucking 5-point exploding heart technique, and we're just waiting for Bill to die right now, basically. So they're going in on my what the fuck? Okay, they're going in on my cav and my axeman, which I would say is a sign of desperation because they're not going to have a good chance with my axeman in support here. And then I've released my berserkers, and they're causing even more routes. So the berserkers in this game have just been absolutely oppressive, basically. And they're just going into everything. They do not give a fuck. So yeah. This is a pretty crushing situation here. Look at these berserkers just balls deep in urbans here. Just absolutely tanking. They're not even being attacked, they're just being run through by enemies. It's too good. Green admitted. Just crashing into the back here. It's not good. All right. Well, there you have it. So that was a clear victory. I had the most kills. Cleo had the second most kills, and that's about it. Alright, next game. Okay. I am SPQR. My ally is SR and Chuck. And my other ally is Cleo. So I'm just going to fast forward through the boring stuff again. My army, 14 and 6 Rome. Pretty basic. SR's army, 2 horrendous, terrible, wasteful peasant units. 3 horrible, terrible, wasteful peasant units. 5 cataphracts, 1 armored elephant, and the rest pikes and some legions. Chuck has 5 Sacred Band Cav, 1 armored elephant, and the rest Sacred Band infantry. And Cleo has some mixture of royals and companions that I cannot see. So yeah. Now we wait. So it's a bit of a snoozer. Like, I really wonder what the fuck are people doing during this deployment phase that it takes them so damn long. Like, don't people have like an algorithm of sorts to make a formation at this point? You'd think. You would think it would be muscle memory at this point, but after people have played for thousands of hours, but the game never ceases to amaze. Especially when it comes to the people on the game. But it is what it is. I feel like our team's ready. Okay, alright. So, whoopsies. I had a plan with SR that we would push with our cav right off the bat and try to attack Spearman as he ran this way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run our cav at Spearman and try to catch him off guard, catch their whole team off guard if we can. So, seeing little to no reaction to us pushing at this point. This is a lot of Greek cav. But I guess that's what happens when there's no archer stipulation. There's really nothing else to take for Greece other than just more infantry, I guess. Whoa. Okay, that's a little fast. Alright, so perfect situation here. Blobbed up Spearman. Completely disorganized. Legion, nowhere to be found. This is amazing. I was licking my chops at this point. So I told SR, just fucking go in. Let's do this. And, absolutely filthy charge throughs into blobbed units. This is just, and the elephants are gonna be coming in. And this is quite crushing. I should have pulled out this Praetorian cav a bit faster, but this is tough. Charge throughs on multiple sides with LAs there. That's just gonna be a mass rout. There's no two ways about that one. And the LAs are just plowing forward, not that the units are routing. And some of these, yes, they will come back, but this is another case of swift victory for her team. This is pretty fucking hard to come back from. And SR is going to do his best to help them out by not pulling out his cataphracts or elephants and just kind of staying there. I would have countercharged, but it's a little bit close with the Spartans for my liking. Just didn't quite know. Maybe, now that I'm looking at it, I think I should have charged, but it really wasn't too bad for us. The cataphracts actually did okay there. But I'm definitely running my infantry a little too far into these Spartans, I would say. So I'm going to reform. Whoa. Frame rate drop is so scary. Reform here. And try to get a massive Pila volley in. And these two motherfuckers over here been sleeping or some shit, because, like, they're not even close to the battlefield, but it is what it is. So I reformed here. And they have 2 Greases, so that's a lot of Spartans coming at me. I'm a bit scared. But just auto firing my Pila here. Just gonna get as many of these Spartans as I can. And hope that the support comes in from Carthage and Macedon in time. And I told Chuck, just get fucking in here so I don't die. And he should have just kept on going into this rear here with his whole blob. It's a strange angle he's taking. But whatever, no biggie. Not sure about this SR charge here, but it's a good thing it got snagged on this Spartan. This charge is no good. Just gonna countercharge it. Kill all the cav. Not all, but large number. We've got Chuck's elephant going in and doing even more damage to Spearman's. What we got in infantry? So yeah, now it's a case of me trying to survive with my infantry against all these Spartans. And waiting for Cleo and Chuck to save my ass. So yeah, even though the game is still raging on, it is a bit of a foregone conclusion, I want to say. It's going to be extremely difficult for them to win with these battle damage Spartans against all of these Royals, all of these Urbans, all these Sacred Band, all this Cav. It's just going to be a little tough. They don't really even have the rear protection to really make this work. Cleo's going for some kind of charge, but he's not actually charging. So these units didn't get any kind of charge at all, actually. So that's why they're routing. Would have been fine if he actually targeted a unit that was close enough, but no dice. And so now we're getting into their units with their cav a bit. These units are not charging. Oh, now they're charging. Okay. So yeah, we got a good hit there on Spearman again. Poor Spearman. I'm gonna pull out now. So we finally routed the rest of Green's cav, it looks like, for the most part. A couple units remain. And here's what I think. I think we should all just slice charge this blob. They should be dead. We should go. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to charge in and take a leap of faith and hope my allies come in with me. But Cleo is a little Judas here. What the heck? Man. What the fuck was that? I just threw in all my cav and you're just... We would have routed all these units if you just slice charged with us. Why'd you do that? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm running through with all my urbans here against these Greek dudes. They really made a hell of a blob of Spartans. Holy shit, that is a fuckload of Spartans right there. But we're making it tough on them. We've already sapped their HP a lot, and they're surrounded by pikemen and urbans. So their days are numbered, but they do have a lot of numbers at the moment. So this is a slow but inevitable death that they're experiencing right now. The Spartans just keep on plowing forward, though. Keep on. They might even rout Cleo's general, which is kind of funny. But we're attacking. We're putting it all on these Spartans. They're losing men. That's for darn sure. But at this point, there's just too many of our infantry. So many infantry. On all sides. And Green is trying to get in, but they're tired. There's just not enough of them to save Sparta. This is a really epic Spartan death right here. Completely surrounded. Just like they were historically. And they managed to kill my general, Cleo's general, Chuck's general. Well, not Chuck's general quite, but basically the blob attack seriously doing its damage here. I guess that's what happens when you get like 30 units of Spartans just attacking in one direction to eat through almost anything. But eventually here, we're wearing them down. Too many of us. And they're finally routing now. But honestly, they fought back okay, considering the start of the game was pretty brutal. But yeah, there you have it. Another great victory. All right. If the server loads. Okay. Is there something fucked about this replay? Huh. Weird. Oh, maybe I was just being impatient. Shit. This game was kind of boring. I don't even know if I want to do this one. Let's go to November 19th. Let's see what's going on November 19th. We did this one, didn't we? Let's do this one, November 12th. Did we do this one too? No, we did. Fuck, I really gotta start retitling these again. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, this one was pretty good. Can do this one. We got me. We've got Romex. And we have Hammy. And we're facing Paglia, Cleo, Sparky. So we're just going to fast forward here through the boring deployment. And I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm thinking this is going to be the last one for tonight. Absolutely mind-numbing. Holy fuck. Thinking it's Cleo. Cleo must be the one taking so fucking long to deploy. Holy shit. There's a common denominator here. Hurry it the fuck up. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so Paglia has 14 and 6. Cleo has 12, 7, and 1. And Sparky has 6, 6, 8, it looks like. Yeah. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit through us just like getting ready to shoot each other. Whew. Alright, so Archer War going on, blah blah blah. And then Cleo whoa, goes for an attack here. Now, it's not the cleanest attack. He's eating a lot of Pila here, to be honest. Like, a lot. And Archer Fire. Like, he's flanking around, but through the crossfire of, like, all of our archers. This is actually a pretty bad attack, to be honest. Like, look at the damage. 46, 62 from archers. 56 from archers. 52, 40s. Ugh. So, that was good for us. I remember the start of this game being extremely, extremely nice for us. So yeah, this is totally fine, and Romex isn't in any sort of real danger right now. And Paglia is pushing. I'm just moving up to support Romex here. Yeah, and in fact these Spartans are... They did actually kill these two infantry, which is good. But in general, the losses being incurred here on the Spartans are pretty terrible. And I'm getting in some Pila as well. Really not sure about these cav strikes here. Well, I'm quite sure that they're not good, actually. 47 and 36. 49 and 36. 33. And all that to take out like a depleted Spartan. It's not good. And at a certain point, we kind of realized that Paglia is like super out of position. And so we just attack this blob here because it's good too. Because as well as we're doing over here, the position, like, it's fine actually. It is fine. But eventually Paglia is going to collapse on us here and we won't be able to hold. So let's attack Paglia when we have the chance, is what we were all thinking. And you'll see that we do that in a second. So first you get this sort of non-charge, but the units weren't braced, so it was okay. And then these units are also not charging yet, at least. These units, majority of them did not get any charge. Majority of these units did not get any charge. You see that one of them says charging, the rest say fighting or marching. But a lot of them never went into the charge animation at all, otherwise it'd still be in it. However, it did pin down Paglia, so that was good. I'm getting a rear charge. Hemi is getting some good charges and some kind of whack charges. But we were able to, at the end of the day, rout all of these units. And Paglia is going in for the counter charge here. Romex probably should have pulled out before, especially because he didn't really get a charge in the first place. So pulling out immediately probably would have been the play. But I'm going to get a counter charge on Paglia. It's decent. And so is Miles. So, overall, trade worked out pretty nicely for us. We killed a great deal of Paglia's force. And we lost to Romex's Cav, but overall, not bad. Really not bad. So, at this point, like, we've got to be feeling quite nice about our chances. Pretty nice about our chances, at least. And here's the moment I really didn't understand. Romex went forward with his infantry, which I really didn't understand. Why are you going forward? We just won over here. We have so many units that can come support. These Urbans are quite vulnerable here, and they're actually lining themselves up for this charge. Their old position was here. Their new position is here. This charge is going to be really bad, like really tough for us to recover from. And at the same time, as Romex is going forward, Miles is going backwards with his pikes. So this was a really shit miscommunication where both players should have done nothing, and both players did the worst possible thing. So that was not good. So these units are going to die, and there's really not a lot that can be done about that, unfortunately. That's a tough one. But game is now pretty equal, I would say. We've sort of traded a lot of Romex's units for a lot of Paglia's units. The Paglia does seem to be a bit healthier than Romex, to be honest. But then again, Miles is a bit healthier than Cleo, so it's like all comes out in the wash, I guess. We're getting a push, killing some archers over here. And Romex should just pull his general out, save at least that. I don't know why this dude is just chilling here. This general can easily be saved, especially a second ago. Could have easily been saved. We're doing our best here. I still have a very strong infantry force. But this charge is going to be tough, and the pikes, again, not really where they need to be. That was a pretty good reaction, though, by Miles. So, kind of saved it there. Kind of clutched it. Here would be a nice charge for Miles to get. I think he is going to get that. Probably should have just gone for the slap charge with no wedge, to be honest. Might have actually been better. And we're getting some charges on Paglia. We're going to rout him. We're going to lose some cap, though. Infantry fight in the center is quite close. I'm just trying to stall until we can attain victory over here, which we will be doing quite shortly. So yeah, Paglia is more or less dead, and so we just gotta keep reforming here. I gotta charge in. That was pretty good. That routed a lot of urbans. Or at least some urbans. Staying in a little bit too long. Should be trying to get out. But yeah, game is looking actually like pretty fine, to be honest. I should have been thinking about the archers as the biggest threat at this point. That might have been the way to go, is just kill archers at this point. Because as you'll see later, our failure to do so is going to bite us pretty bad. Yeah, maybe Miles could have just broken for these units entirely. And I think he's gonna lose this cav, which is he doesn't. So that's good. Companions going after these units might have not been a bad thing. Maybe even some of my Praetorians, potentially. But I think I was focusing a bit too hard on their remaining infantry force, and I said to Miles, like, let's just take them out, rush them, get a slice charge, and just win the game. Let's just win the game clean. So that was the plan. Rush. So I'm just gonna run through, most likely, I think, to put more pressure so that the Spartans have to engage and not be able to defend their rear so much. I think that's the logic. Or maybe I don't run through? I don't know. You see, I have a really nice slice here, honestly, on almost all these Spartans, so that was pretty nice. But they also get a nice counter charge. Miles is doing a pretty good job to point in the direction of the charge. So it's going to come down to the wire here. And we're actually going to just win the melee, pretty much. The problem is, they really have a lot of archers left, and a decent number of cav. And I kind of throw away my urbans here a little bit, and they just end up doing some pretty clutch charges, if I recall. This cav can get it. That's pretty good. But my general route's at a very shit time. Very untimely route there. These pikes could have been a little closer to that fight, though. But yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. And yeah, we just have like a little shitty box, and I remember being like, okay, this is done, we lost. But we're gonna play it out. And honestly, I felt really good about how I played in this game. I can't really think of ways I could have done that much more, to be honest. I was pleased with it. But yeah, at the end of the day, just not enough quite to win. Very close though. Very, very close. GG. High kills for me, high kills for Cleo. Close game.